बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। तो स्टूडेंट्स, आज एक वीडियो के साथ हम यहाँ पर आए हैं। दैट्स क्लास 10th साइंस का टॉपिक है एंडोक्राइनोलॉजी और उसका सब टॉपिक पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड। तो पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड, व्हाट इज दिस पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड? इट इज़ द मास्टर्स ग्लैंड। दैट मीन्स इट कंट्रोल्स ऑल अदर ग्लैंड्स इन आवर body. So this pituitary gland is also controlled by the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is located in our brain, and below the hypothalamus there is pituitary gland. So hypothalamus regulates pituitary gland in order to control all other glands in our body. So what is the structure of this pituitary gland? Here is the structure. Now this is hypothalamus, and below this is the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is divided into the two lobes, that is posterior lobe, that's called neurohypophysis, and anterior lobe, that's called adrenohypophysis. So this posterior lobe, it is made up of neurons. Here the neurons comes from the hypothalamus to the pituitary gland, so that's why it's called neurohypophysis. And between these two lobes there is another part that we call the intermediate lobe. So what are the hormones of these lobes? Now discussing the posterior lobe, it has two hormones, that's called oxytocin and vasopressin. So oxytocin, which is secreted from the posterior part of neurohypophysis, it it is stimulated at the time of parturition. Parturition means baby birth. So when the baby gets birthed in the females, this oxytocin hormone is secreted in order to relax the muscles, uterus muscles, so the parturition may become easy. And after the parturition, these are contracted by this oxytocin. So oxytocin helps in the contraction and relaxation of muscles at the time of parturition. After the parturition, it activates mammary glands by which milk ejection takes place for the baby. Now next one, that is vasopressin, that's called ADH, also antidiuretic hormone. The function of vasopressin is it regulates water balance in our body. So oxytocin, it is at the time of parturition needed. Vasopressin, it regulates water balance in our body. So next one, that's intermediate lobe. It secretes the hormone that's called MSH, melanocyte stimulating hormone. What is this melanocyte stimulating hormone? It is supposed for the skin coloration, that's called melanin. Melanin is secreted by these melanocytes which gives skin coloration. For example, when we see we are in the open sun, the light due to which our skin's color gets changed, that is because of the secretion of this melanin or melanophore. So this melanin is secreted by melanocytes, and melanocytes are regulated by this intermediate lobe, that's called the MSH. Now discussing about the anterior lobe adrenohypophysis. This adrenohypophysis, you can remember these hormones by the term flat pig, FLAT, flat, PIG, pig. Now what is F? Now what is F? F stands for FSH, follicle stimulating hormone. It is also called gonadotropic hormone. So what is the function of this FSH or gonadotropic hormone? It it activates sperms, and it activates tests and ovary. Through tests there is sperm produced and ovary egg is produced. So we may say that it helps in the process of spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Spermatogenesis means the production of sperm from the tests, and oogenesis means the production of egg from the tests, egg from the ovary. Now next one, LH, that's called luteinizing hormone. So it produces testosterone in males and estrogen and progesterone in females. ACTH, adrenocorticotropic hormone. So adrenocorticotropic hormone activates adrenal gland. So adrenocorticotropic hormone stimulates adrenal gland, especially adrenal cortex, from which corticoids are secreted, like mineralocorticoids, glucocorticoids, and sex corticoids. Next one, that is TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. So it stimulates thyroid gland from which thyroxine and other hormones are secreted. Next one, prolactin. Prolactin is the word that you have already heard, this lactogen. So lactogen means milk. Simply it is related with the milk, that means mammary glands, in order to stimulate the milk after the parturition. I is nothing then GH, growth hormone. It controls overall development of in our body. So next you will see the hyposecretion and hypersecretion of these hormones. Thank you.